Okay, I start recording, but let's just... Okay, are you good?
Yeah. Is this gonna be the beginning part?
Are we gonna do that beginning part thing?
Are we doing that now?
Okay, yeah, okay. I guess. Yeah, sure, yeah, blah, blah. This is the intro, la, 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 la.
See, the FBI are gonna catch you.
Okay, let's do it. Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the 12th episode of The Black Couch. Obviously, as you can see, we are not on a black couch this episode. We ran out of time. But we are sitting on black chairs.
We should count something.
Exactly. Even though you cannot see these black chairs, I guarantee you, I promise you, we're sitting in something that's black.
We are not fucking with you on this one.
Yes. I just realized that sounded kind of wrong. I guarantee you, we are sitting on black chairs.
A black furniture.
Yes. But anyways, so in this episode, we're reviewing the much anticipated James Bond movie, Skyfall.
Skyfall.
Which is the 23rd Bond movie, I suppose. I'm guessing.
23rd.
23rd, yeah, okay. So, okay, so coming from me, I was very disappointed with Quantum of Solace. So,
You're not the only one.
so this movie, I really hoped that this movie would not go down that route. And
You knew beforehand it was gonna be good because it was not a direct sequel.
Yes, exactly.
It's now its own thing.
I think it was a bit of a misstep to make a sequel to Casino Royale. And
Because none of the Bond movies had ever done direct sequels. They've always been separate stories.
Exactly. And I heard that the next Bond movie is going to be a sequel to Skyfall, which
It's a bad idea.
bad idea. They don't want to do that. But anyway, Skyfall, on the other hand, it's his own movie, and I really enjoyed it
It was good.
a lot.
Not denied.
And I think that really has to do with Daniel Craig's portrayal as Bond. I think he's the best Bond ever, because I think he plays both sides. I think I've talked about this before, but he's on one side he's this smooth, charismatic character, but on the other side he's this brutal, strong, muscular, in-your-face kind of dude.
You can believe that he can get into fights.
Exactly, I made this comparison before, but Pierce Brosnan's Bond, I mean, he got all the good looks and the charismatic side of Bond.
He was a small guy, but he wasn't what you would say. He's not the most physical guy.
Exactly. He doesn't look like someone who would get his hands dirty, who would if someone challenged him to a fight, he would actually win in that. It doesn't. I mean, he's pretty skinny
The
too.
kind of guy that would hire someone to fight for him.
Exactly. So I think Daniel Craig takes both aspects of Bond and does it really well.
Yeah, he's in a really good melting pot.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the story, because it's not focused on the mission and the Bond girl, it usually does, and even you know how in Casino Royale or Quantum Solace, the girl's with him a lot of the time.
He's with them constantly.
Yeah, and this one not so much. There's mostly M is with him, and I think one strong point about this movie is the relationship between Bond and M in this movie.
They really capitalized on that.
Yes, exactly, and I really like that. And yeah, I mean the characters. I mean, Q is fucking.
I like the new Q.
Yes,
Good.
he's very witty and he's funny and
I wasn't sure about the young Q, but as soon as I saw him, I was like, yes.
and those conversation he has with Bond,
Yeah.
and the going back and forth is awesome. And Silva, the new villain, is really good too.
Silva. Oh, Silva.
He's over the top, crazy, but he's really menacing in a different kind of way.
Yeah.
Compared to maybe Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. It's
I think he's more creepy and funny.
Yeah.
He's not the type of villain who is I guess. Yeah, like you said, Bane. Bane's menacing, but this time.
what?
Bond villain he's not like Bane. They're two different villains.
Yeah. It's just he's more. Yeah, he's just more like you can't tell if he's actually crazy or he's just so like into getting revenge that he seems kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard. It's really difficult to explain how he works. He's flamboyant and he's over the top at the same time.
And it gets to you. I mean, it's kind of like
you understand where he's coming from.
yeah.
Sylvan's an odd villain to me. I don't know about you guys, but to me, he's kind of odd.
He's
an oddball.
But you can't understand. I mean, like, I don't know. I think it really like the like the way they, like, cause M's character in this movie is more, like, analyzed. I think.
Yeah.
And I think if
usually she's the backseat as the director.
And yeah, and I think like because you know more of M's character, you kind of understand why Silva does what he does, in a sense, and like I think, yeah, M is more, you know more about her, and you know more about Bond too, actually.
You get the feeling that M created Silva, like he wouldn't be here if she had.
Yeah, and I feel like she's very conflicted in this movie. Like her morals are really questioned, especially when a lot of agents start dying.
Yeah.
And I really think we really got to know Bond a lot more too.
Yeah.
Cause like.
She's a really interesting character to me. Like she's really involved with Bond. Like there's that part where she lies about him. It's so odd to me. Like she lied to everyone that he did well when he did it. And I found that, like, it kind of tells me that she really trusts Bond in some way. And Bond might think, okay, she's kind of annoying, but as, like, the movie develops, you kind of see, like, oh, Bond and M, they gotta work together now. It has to work now, kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think, that just gives the characters more, like, depth. I mean, like, in the previous movies, M's really sort of just like this boss. Like she just tells him what to do and then he does it. And this one, she gets more character, and Bond too. Like before, Bond just felt like this agent that gets all the ladies. And like and like in this one, you really get the feeling that he's actually this human character.
He's not just this cold killer.
Exactly. So yeah. Anything else you guys want to say?
Just that I don't know. I think the story was one of the better ones so far. All the Bond movies.
Yeah, definitely. I think Casino Royale is a bit better for me, but like, yeah, it's on like the same level.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah.
At least for me.
It's at the top rank.
Yeah. I also really like the Skyfall theme in this one.
Oh my gosh.
I think
Adele did a great job.
I think Adele's voice perfectly fits what a James Bond movie is about. I don't know, her voice is like sounds like she was born to sing a Bond movie theme.
Yeah, I know. I see where you're coming from.
It's like it's just so really hard to explain, but yeah. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. How about you guys?
I really like, how it's like 50 years of Bond or whatever. They
Yeah.
threw in little, like,
Oh yeah, like the Aston Martin and
here
like
to be like, oh yeah.
and like the I really like the ejector seats.
Yeah, the DB5 makes a return in a cameo. I like that.
That was really really clever. I really like that.
The whole theater bursts into clapping when the garage pulls open. You see it.
Yeah, exactly. And I like how they do it really subtly, and and the way they introduce it is so natural for the movie.
It's not like all of a sudden here's the DB5.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Bond needs a new vehicle, and this is the only vehicle he has.
It's not like, holy shit, I'll call up my DB5 right now with my fucking radio and have it drive here by itself.
Yeah, for no reason. And like the way they reference the ejector seats. It's not like James is like, oh look, this car has ejector seats. It's more like, well, whatever they do in the movie. I don't really want to like. I guess you could say spoil it.
Cute little jab at the old Bond inventions, where he's like, we're trying to make things more simpler.
Yeah. So yeah, anything else?
I think that's it.
All right, so that was our review for Skyfall.
So scores. All right, scores.
Score: I give this movie a 9 out of 10.
Just for variety purposes, 9.1.
What?
Okay, yeah,
Point one.
I'm good with that.
Variety purposes.
I give him a 9. Can you just be a 9 too?
But round it down to a 9, but 9.1.
Good. Okay, so average 9. Okay, so yeah, that's it for our review of Skyfall. If you guys watched the movie, please comment in the comment box below. Tell me if you like the movie, you don't like the movie, you agree or disagree with us, why or why not.
Just like it up.
Do it up. Yeah, like the video if you like it, or if you really liked it, you can favor it if you want to.
Or show it to other people.
Yes.
That's also an option.
A lot of exciting stuff happening soon, so.
Yes, very
Sorry
exciting
about
things.
that.
Yeah, and subscribe for new content because we got a lot of new shit, and that's about it. I'll see you guys later.